Welcome to the Afro-Centuries podcast, where we explore everything from personal development to fulfillment, African pride, dating, and all things that make your spirit thrive. The Afro-Centuries podcast is not just for Afrocentric people, but for everybody. Our shows will entertain as well as educate and focus on uplifting positivity. So take some time out on your commute or lunch break and plug in with us and be inspired. The Afro-Centuries podcast, proudly African. Hello. I am back again with another episode on this Inbetween Series, okay? How are you? Did you miss me? I missed you, okay? So I am back. Today, I want to talk about challenges. I was reading a write-up sometime in the past, not too long ago, that borders on being grateful for the challenges we face in life. And this got me thinking, like, there are things that I wouldn't have achieved had it not been for the challenges that I faced. The challenges forced me to think deep or forced me to go in search of answers. Other times, they forced me to reflect, and after doing all of this, I found the strength to go on in search of answers. I found the answers and became a better person for it. Let me give you a gist about one of such challenges. This one is a couple of years ago now, but I feel like it's going to bless you. One of such challenges was when I enrolled at SAE Dubai. Yes, in case you don't know, I'm an audio engineer with an associate degree from the School of Sound and Audio Engineering, SAE Institute, Dubai. Yeah, so I went there to study audio engineering with a focus on studio production. Thank you. All right, so in my first trimester, I had to go through a course called CMPP, Creative Media Preparatory Program. One of the units in that course was learning a project. So we were asked to learn a project, and you are at liberty to pick up a new skill or just do something fresh that you've not done before by yourself. So you have to start it and end it. And from that thing that you're going to learn, you have to create a media content from it. Now, on my trip to Dubai from Ghana, the airline did not allow me to take my guitar. That trip, every time I remember that trip, it pinches me. I mean, it's been over how many years now, and it still pinches me. I carried my backpack, which is my laptop, and my guitar. So I thought my guitar is going to be my hand luggage. Alas, they said it's an extra luggage, blah, 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 that I have to pay. Was it about $250 to get it on board, because they have to keep it in a separate place, I can't keep it in the normal, what they call that thing again, cabin up there, because it's a guitar, so there are other bags that will be there, so I have to keep it somewhere separate. They have to keep it for me, and so I'll pay extra. It was so painful. I cried though. I won't even lie. I cried. It just disorganized that journey for me. It just soured that journey for me, because I cried halfway and slept halfway, right? So that was how they just paused that trip for me. But anyways, I got to my destination. And in the flat that I got to, I saw this beautiful instrument. It looked like a guitar, but it was tinier. So I just loved it. I loved it. It had 4 strings. A guitar has 6 strings, but this tiny object had 4 strings. I used to think it's a toy, but then I searched and I found out that it's called the ukulele. It has an Hawaii origin, like Hawaii people play it a lot. It's a beautiful instrument. And I just fell in love with it because of its size. It's so cute. And the one I saw in that house was a soprano ukulele. So in class, in this my CMPP course, when they now said, let us choose something, I thought, what am I going to learn now? And I said, man, I want to learn this tiny object. That was my project. I learned the ukulele. And so lucky enough for me, that period, a particular Cynthia Lynn, she's a ukulele coach online. She was having a 100-day challenge, or 100-day ukulele challenge. So I joined. It was an international ukulele challenge. So I joined, and that's how I learned and made new friends in the ukulele community. And so I started learning, I started practicing every day because of the challenge. At least you have to play 5 minutes minimum. But then I was learning and playing new songs every day. So I started searching for songs online, and then I was playing it every day. Right, so I kept playing like that. 100 days is almost, 3 months plus. So in that space was almost the period for the term, right? The trimester. So yeah, I was able to write a song with the help of a writer friend of mine. all the way from Nigeria. So he wrote a song. He wrote the lyrics. I gave him an idea. He wrote the lyrics, and then I made the tune to it. And actually, that became one of my singles. Funny enough, that single is no longer online. I'm going to find a way to put it back online. Maybe I'm going to upload it and put it up in the link. I'll put a link of the song in this on the description of this podcast, okay? So I did that song. It's a love song, okay? Good for couples. Anyways, yeah, that's how I learned to. And you see, this is to tell you that challenges do not come only to disrupt us. If we choose to look at the brighter side of things, a very happy ending can emerge from something that started off as a disaster. So even when it is a curated challenge, right? Like maybe I remembered after that, years later, maybe like a year and a half later, I decided to go on a challenge by myself. I think it was 2020. I went on a 31 days challenge for my ukulele and I played that again. So it could be that you could go on a challenge to write. For example, I'm also a part of the 28 days challenge in the open network on Facebook, right? So even if it's those curated challenges like that, they are there to make you better. Really, they're there to make you better. Even the harder it gets for those curated challenges, because sometimes like, oh my God, when am I going to get to day 31? I'm tired. But the point is, when you push till the end, it helps you become better at whatever it is that you're challenging yourself on. So I ask you to share with me today. You can share on Instagram, or you can send me an email to theafrocentrist@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram and share with me. One way or the other, please share with me. What challenge are you currently grateful for? I'll be waiting. I would like to read. One of the other challenges that I am currently grateful for is the fact that I am actually multi-talented. And sometimes I appear to be like everywhere, kind of scattered, but that's not true. But at the same time, it gets me to that place. It always brings me back to that place where I really want to find out, structure. And so it helps me to go in search of knowledge. It helps me to work with coaches, trying to get help to figure out this thing called life and my multifaceted self, how to manage myself and how to bring out the best out of me. Because the truth is, I want to live full and die empty. I don't want to go back to God with any of the giftings and talents that He has given to me. But at the same time, it would be foolish of me to just be living a sporadic lifestyle. I need to be able to bring it all together. So it's kind of a challenge in itself, trying to figure out how to bring it all together. But because of that challenge, it's helping me look for the help that I need. So you see, that's why I'm grateful for that particular challenge. So what challenge are you grateful for? So please share with me. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to subscribe to the audio channel you might be listening from, whichever one it is, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Breaker, all the cast. Please subscribe, follow us, share with your friends and loved ones if you found this very, very valuable. Also, remember to click on all our links. Number one, you can join the 30 days challenge on LAP. Yeah, you can join that by clicking on the link on this podcast, or you can also get a nice product for your skin, especially now that the weather is changing. It could be a Harmattan where you are or winter, and so you need something to protect your skin. This is all natural product, okay? Safe for your skin, will make you glow, all right? Will bring out your natural color. You can get or order for your own using the link that is there from Nature's Treasure, all right? And also I have some courses. Yes. I have 2 courses. One is called Start the Business of Podcasting. Start, grow, and monetize your podcast. Yes, you can also get into that and learn how to start, grow, and monetize your podcast. And if you're thinking about becoming a narrator, which is another side business that I do, actually, that's my main gig. Yeah. I'm an audiobook creator. If you want to learn how I do what I do, I've also put together a course for you that you can learn from. Okay, so tap into all of these resources that I'm going to be leaving their links on this podcast so that you can benefit from them. All right, this is the energetic EJ saying I love you, and I'm going to speak to you soon. Until then, stay blessed. Bye.
Thank you, baby, for loving me, just like Jesus loves the church. I love you too, baby. My one and only, my number one, I'll still choose you. Yeah, yeah. In 1,001 choice, my one in a million. You mean everything to me. The colors in my black and white. You make my world bright. The rainbow in my cloud. You are the calm in my storm. And you make me smile even when I'm sad. Oh baby boy, I demand over you. You're my everything, and no one else will do. Yeah. Ololufemi, oh, you know that I love you. You know I love you. Ololufemi, yeah. You're the one for me. You're the one for me. Say Ololufemi. You know. Was life without you? You take my breath away. My heart beats for you like a symphony. You are the music playing in my head. My sweet melody, you light up my world. Ololufemi, oh, you will always be mine. Elayinju egemi, oh, I will always be yours. Hold me in your arms and never let me go, baby. And I will hold you in mine and never let you go. You wanna know why? 'Cause you're my everything, no one else will do.